Leave it in. I don't care. I told
Hey, what's up? This your girl Punana, and you know what we hear about today. This is She is Plus Size Beauty Sundays. And you know who I got in the chair with me. We got Enyce, King E. Smith. What's up, Enyce? How you doing today?
What's up? I'm good. You know, been busy, but you know, I have to make some time to come and talk to my girl.
You know, we've been seeing it. We've been seeing you working hard. The new music, the music videos, like the shit has been super dope. So how you feel like just all the music and shit that you've been making? Like we've been super proud, West Coast.
Look, man, the music, it's crazy. Like I've been going to the studio every week. Like for like the last maybe when the pandemic really hit?
Ah shit, that was like 2 years ago, honestly.
Yeah, for the last 2 years I've been going to the studio every week. But I I just got back in the studio probably like about a couple of weeks ago. But I had to take a little break because you know life happened, friend passed away, whatever. Get into that later.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna get into some shit.
Yeah.
I take
a break, but like I definitely been in the studio and I definitely been trying to get my project done because I'm trying to have it out by my birthday, but I think that's not gonna happen. But it's gonna be out by like September. By September 10th, it's gonna be out. So I've been doing that and I just been working hard with that. So like it's just, and I got over 70 songs. So I gotta pick.
Do y'all hear this,
songs.
people? 70 songs. Like, that is a lot. Okay, so people, I know you guys are tuning in. So for like people who don't know who Enyce is, I mean, you know, West Coast, we know who Enyce is. But just go ahead and let the kids know who you are, what's your occupation, and your hometown.
Yeah, well, my name is Enyce, but I go by legendary Enyce La Vogue. Ooh. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Just important calls. You see, like you feel like important call.
I'm doing
Fire. He has to call you back, honey. He's doing an interview with me
right now. But shout out to Fire, my girl. I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm done. Okay, bye.
Shout out to the boss.
Yeah, let me put this on. Let me put this on mute. Okay, but my name is Enyce, but I go by legendary Enyce La Vogue. So I am a part of the ballroom scene. It's an underground world where you know you get the Vogue and walk runway and serve the girls. I am the commentator of that underground world.
Commentator of the West Coast. Get it right, people. When you come to the West Coast, Enyce is that person and that guy. For y'all that don't understand.
Yep, I'm most likely on the mic, whatever. So I do that, and I do music. I'm a music artist. I'm a professional dancer, choreographer, executive producer.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Just I'm just everything I want to be. Whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So
look, we definitely see your work. So now that you mentioned ballroom, because you know a lot of the kids is fascinated with it because we're not even gonna lie, like it's been taken off mainstream since Pose, you know, since the show Legendary, and it just seemed like people expand from like just TV, and it's just this whole new culture it's not new. It's been around for like centuries, you guys, and ages, but it seemed like the world is finally being captivated to it. So it's like, how do you feel about that? Like,
well,
like it's mainstream.
Yeah, it's mainstream. I mean, like it's going through another wave, so it's mainstream now. Like, I think it's amazing, but if they're gonna do it the right way.
No, that is true.
I like, okay, for instance, they have the reality show called My House that was on. Boring, no shade to my girls on there.
Shout out to My House.
Shout out to Precious and all, but it was just boring. Because they was trying to show it in a positive light. And the thing is that ballroom is positive, but it's also negative. They need to have and then Legendary, it's just too commercialized. I'm not gonna go on Legendary. Everybody's like, why you didn't go on there? I was supposed to go on there, but I stuck to my guns, so that's why I'm not on that show.
I picture is like I like that because I really do. I like the show Legendary, but it's more like it's a competition, like a game show. Like to me, like it's a competition game show.
Yeah,
but it shows, you know, it shows to the world like, hey, this is a part of what we do for ballroom, and it's this competitive. Like it kind of gives the competitive aspect.
Yeah,
if you have this house, this is what you have to do in ballroom, but only a small aspect of it. Because we know the show is filmed. It seemed like it's filmed in these like type of weeks, but it's actually filmed in a short period of time.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I I'm not gonna go on a show and have Megan a Stallion. What's it, the Stallion? Shout out to her. She got an
Shout out
album.
to
She got an
Megan Thee
album out today.
Stallion.
Go get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna have La Roach. You know, shout out to him. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
But and Jamila. I'm
Jamila.
what her name is. I'm not
The
gonna
one that
have
be
it.
taking too long.
Yeah, no,
She be
yeah,
taking too
yeah,
long
she
with it.
does. But I'm not about to have her judge me with Ballroom. Y'all can't tell me nothing about Ballroom. This is what I lived in. I
Yeah.
lived this life.
Yeah.
Y'all cannot judge me on that. So y'all opinion don't matter. The only person that can judge me on that panel is Leomi.
You know what?
She's the only
And I
person.
think that's where the argument is
Yeah.
when it comes to that show.
Yeah.
And I know like we're talking about the show and things, but it's like that is the main argument because it's like you're picking these people for judges. And I get it because it's the name, it's the brand. But for me personally, I'm a cisgender woman and I'm in part of the community, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like if y'all was to make a show for Ballroom, y'all should have picked iconic Ballroom people that have made an impact into the community and put them on the panel.
Like Sanaya. Sanaya should have been sent on that
Period.
panel.
Sanaya.
You know, and this is the thing about it. Like, you have to understand, like, okay, for instance, the show is cool, but it's not big. It's cool, but a lot of people don't know about that show. And at the end of the day, all those the names, it didn't help that show. At the end of the day, Megan was not promoting that show. She promoted it one time, and her fans went fucking crazy. They were like, "What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? What this faggot ass shit?" Da, 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 da. All this stuff. So the thing
the comments was going crazy.
they went crazy. But the thing is that you could have put the same judges. I mean, the iconic judges on the panel, and it would have still did the same thing. You know. So at the end of the day, I can't like no. And then on top of that, you know, me and Deshaun was not in the best place at all.
Yeah.
We wasn't. But we're in a
But
good place
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys, man. Like, and that's what it takes sometimes within the community, having those rough conversations or having those serious conversations to mend the friendships and things like that.
Yeah, like I love Deshaun and I look up to him and I think he's an amazing
shout out
talent.
to Deshaun Wesley.
Yeah, he's an amazing talent and you know, that's just what it is. You know, but I didn't want to go on that show being that, you know, he was a host. I didn't because I'm not gonna go in there and be fake and fake the punk with anybody. And Leomi, she has a problem with me because of Deshaun. She butt in our business, and the thing is now me and Deshaun cool, and she's looking stupid, so I don't like her at all. So, and she knows it, and I would have to, I would have probably read her on national TV. So it just,
Lord,
so like that just to answer your question, the mainstream thing is good, but if they're gonna do it, they need to do it the right way. Like do a reality show and show the good, the bad, the ugly. Like we get into arguments, we be reading each other. Like girl, like show that stuff. Like
I feel like the first season they did though.
Yeah,
they did do that. They got into because it was, you know, like the Gucci's, they was arguing amongst each other. Like, girl, don't like I know, like they got into it a little bit.
Punched. I think. I forgot Miracle. I think Miracle actually punched him.
And I think the people need to know that too. Like, are you a part of a house too?
Yeah. Well, you talking about I'm a part of a house?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm a part of Gorgeous Gucci.
Shout out to the Gorgeous Gucci.
I literally just and shout out to Miracle. I had brought him up, but shout out to Miracle. He's a Gorgeous Gucci, I think still. But yeah, and he's fine as fuck. So yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah, but no, I'm a Gorgeous Gucci. I became a Gorgeous Gucci April 3rd, 2022. I mean, did I say right? 2022. Yeah. So I became that. I was a 007 for a while, because I was like, I don't need to be in the house. Like I can do bad all by myself. I'm a type of person because I don't like the. I want to dress with the rest of the house. If the house wearing a certain thing, I don't want to wear that. I want to wear what I want to wear. I don't want to pay dues or nothing. I just want to just train the vulgars. That's it. Like that's all I have been like. So like. Divine, before I even came to Gorgeous Gucci, she was like,
shout out to Divine.
Right, she like, you don't need to come to the house. You just need to stay at 007. And she told me that. She's been telling me that for a long time. She was like, you don't follow the rules. Like, I'm just like, I don't need to follow the rules. I just want to train the vulgars wherever I'm at, you know? Yeah. But like Gorgeous Gucci is cool. I'm liking it so far.
I do. I like the Gorgeous Gucci's. I like the West Coast Gorgeous Gucci's
that
I've met.
We were
so far, the West Coast Gorgeous Gucci's. No offense to the East Coast. I just don't know, you know. Yeah, but you guys are beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. You guys are beautiful too. But I love the vibe that the West Coast Gorgeous Gucci's argue. Everybody's just so like you say hi to them, they speak, and
Yeah,
it's very like real and it's like laid back. I love me some Gigi Divine.
yeah,
She's like
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Like, and this is the thing too. Like with me, I always, no matter what house I've been in, I'm fair because I'm the commentator. So I'm about to sit up here and go up for you because you're in my house. That's just not
Right.
about to happen.
You got
I'm
to
not.
do the
I'm
work.
not gonna play favoritism with you because you're in my house. You got to make me know it. Like you got to make me know it. And people know I have my favorites because you would tell the way I commentate for you if I like you,
Yeah,
I
you
live for
go the
you,
fuck up.
and stuff. But like, like because like I love the garçons. Like the garçons always have
Shout out to the
a special
garçons.
place with me. Whatever. Well, I'm dishing tea. But
Don't dish too much tea. They'll be like, you said that online.
yeah,
I'm be like, no girl,
yeah.
wait, hold on.
Yep,
Like,
I love the I got love for the Saint Laurents.
shout out to the Saint
I love the ninjas. Whatever. I love Miss Chalet.
love her.
I love me some fire.
Basquiat.
And I love me some Father Trey.
Yeah.
So just with them, the Basquiats get respect from me because on the verge of Miss Chalet and Father Trey and stuff, and I respect they shine. But Miss Chalet, like anywhere Miss Chalet go, anybody that's under her, they're automatically gonna be in good with me because that's my sister. I love Miss Chalet.
Oh, shout out to the Basquiats. I mean,
I love Miss Chalet to death.
It just seemed like you're so passionate about ballroom. Like, when did you find it? And that's always an interesting question you have to ask everybody. When did you find ballroom?
Well, I lived in Lancaster. I was in the foster home, and so I really, at this time, before I almost emancipated, I was like 16. I just went to a new foster home, and I had the coolest foster mom, Susan. I consider her my mother to this day, but she's in heaven now. But she kind of let me do what I want to do.
Okay.
So we snuck down to LA. We went to the Rage,
right?
Whatever. When I got a little bit kind of older, a little bit, we was sneaking in that bitch. We was underage. We was sneaking in the Rage.
It was so many clubs back in the day that you could sneak into.
Yeah, exactly. We just jumped a little gate. So, whatever. But I went out there, whatever, and stuff, and I seen this boy named Nacho voguing.
Right.
He was voguing. And I was like, what the fuck? He's doing? He look crazy. So then, shout out to Nacho. I love my Nacho. But I went back to Lancaster. That's where I was at in Lancaster, and
wait, no.
Yeah, I went back to I was in Lancaster. So then my friends, they was still going out and sneaking out. So my best friend Toy, he's in heaven right now. And he used to come back, and my other friends used to come back voguing. I'm like, why y'all doing that faggot ass shit? Like,
oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck?
One thing I know about the LGBT, like when it comes, y'all be like, why y'all doing that faggot shit? And I'll be like, looking at y'all like, y'all are not supposed to say that. But I know it's amongst y'all committee. Like, y'all can say that amongst each other. But I'll just be like, we are not supposed to say that.
Yeah, but let me not use that so I won't get canceled. You can't say nothing nowadays.
No, all the gay kids say that. When they angry, they will say it loud and proud.
But
and I'll be like,
females make a female mad. They're like, you fucking faggot.
Oh, that'd be the first thing they yell at. Yeah, that'd be like the first thing like they yell out.
Yeah, but no, so yeah, like they was doing the voguing thing, whatever. So they was like, we're gonna go to a ball, so whatever. I ended up going to a ball with my friend. Her name is Ginger, but she was Taryn at that time.
Okay.
So my first ball was in Oakland, and when I seen it, when we went, by the time we got there, whatever, when we went into the ball, Divine was battling Lovely, and then Lovely battled Kalia.
Yeah.
Shout out to my sister Kalia, and I was like, oh, this is how it really supposed to look.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh wow, they was in the cat suit. Divine had a cat suit on her little thing. Anyways, that was like 2000 and like the beginning of 2004.
Yeah, they said like the beginning of the 2000s. That's when Ballroom was at its rawest and its most purest.
Yeah.
And it was like really motherfucking live.
Yeah. Ballroom out here got late after like 2000 and maybe like 13. That's when it got late. That's when it was like, it was not no fun. Like back in the day, we used to battle. But yeah, so I seen that and I was like, okay. So then I went to a ball at this place called the Thrive where they used to shoot porn, and it was a vulgar named Hershey, which every vulgar on the West Coast needs to know about, know your history.
Oh,
But
Hershey.
Hershey, nobody didn't like Hershey because Hershey was a real bitch.
Yeah.
Still is a real bitch, but didn't kiss somebody's ass, whatever. They go against the grain. I'm not kissing you bitches' asses. I'm beat. But they couldn't take him. He was so good at voguing, and he came to that bar and he walked against everybody. Had a little skirt on. Selvin, MC, aka MC Dara, was on the mic, and he was doing a chant, nick nack, patty whacker, nick nack, ooh. And like when I tell you, Hershey was eating those hoes, and they was fucking on cement. When Hershey got done, when everybody, his whole knees was bleeding, and he had a big trophy. We used to battle for trophies. That's
back in the day, it was trophies, y'all. Before the money stuff, it was trophies.
Yeah, and so we so when he won, he went and he walked around the whole ball and put it in everybody's face.
not pushing it in everybody's face.
And someone was like, stand right here. He was like, this is my daughter. This is my daughter. And he was like, and for y'all that don't know me, if you don't know me, you've been watching me on tape. Because that's when the VHS.
Yeah, it was VHS.
And when I tell you, I was like, that's what the fuck I want to do. I want to Vogue. I didn't know I wanted to commentate yet.
Yeah.
But I remember I was watching something like, damn, that's amazing. But yeah, and then I walked, my first ball was a Clash of the Titans. I walked Realness with a Twist. You had to come with your twist first, and then you come back for your realness. But the ball got shut down, so I was not able to come back for my realness.
I hate that when it gets shut down.
It was reversed. Mm-hmm. So I came out, I did my little thing and everything. Miss Chalet walked face that night. Sister, you remember it when you said this interview? Remember you had the snake wrapped around your, you had it and you fell and the snake wrapped around the motherfucking thing. Everybody got scared.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, I would have screamed.
Yeah.
Like I would have screamed. People talk about that moment. Like that moment that you're talking about. I've heard people talk about that moment.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that you went, because I've seen videos.
You gotta I need to get this gum on my mouth.
Oh, like the gum?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you guys. We're having technical difficulties.
Gum, man.
It's so crazy though when I like hear it and then I see it and seeing the videos from like back in the day, like with you, like voguing to like now, it's like you still vogue, you still do your thing, like every now and then.
Yeah.
But like West Coast commentating, like that is it, because you are that guy. Yeah. I know most people would deny it, whatever how they feel, but when it comes to West Coast commentator, like you are that. And I'm just not trying to be up your ass.
Yeah,
the younger generation, the older generation know that shit. Mm-hmm. And it is. And you give people life out here, because sometimes, the kids come out here and they don't know who to call out because they pay it. You know what I'm saying? And you do your job.
Yeah.
You make people feel that life on the floor, and I live for it and I love it.
Yeah. Like going back to the ballroom scene, like when I started walking, I had to find myself trying to do soft and cunt. Mm-hmm. And I started walking both of them because they're like, bitch, you're not real. Okay. And whatever. It took me a while, and when I found my niche with dramatics, that's when I started like fucking these hoes up, and I was winning every time. And like I was voguing, started in 2004, and then I was voguing to I was voguing up until I was voguing and winning, and then I started commentating in 2000 and like kind of like 6, like at the end of 2006 going to 2007, I started commentating. Because I started commentating because we used to have mini balls in the house. Okay.
Oh my
and
God.
I used to be up there commentating, whatever. So this well, he's still my father, he ain't a part, but my father Taz, whatever.
Yeah.
He was like commentating out here, and then this butch named Esco and Divine was commentating out here. And yeah, but
I would love to see that.
But this dude named Joey, he was a commentator, so he was commentating. So I used to go up, I'm like, Joey, let me do a round. But like, he'd like, nah, not right now. Like, just wait, like, till after the ball is over. But like, we used to have the balls at the Boom Room. So,
the Boom Room.
So
oh
like
my
one
God.
time he gave me the mic, and I got on that. My first chant was, I break my back because I did a lot. Yeah, I break my back because I did a lot. So shit like that. So they were like, oh, okay. And, whatever, and Ebony was like, baby, no, baby, you're gonna come take all my bars. You come take all my bars. So the thing is
I
that
love Ebony Lane. Shout out to Ebony Lane.
yes. So every week we used to go to the club and go to the Ballroom to do the ball after the club. So we'd be at the mini bars to 6 a.m. And Ebony Lane had me start commentating. Divine says that she put me on. Divine did not put me on. Ebony Lane is the one that put me on. She put me on. She is the one that made me the commentator. Because I was commentating. I was doing it. So I was doing it for free. And then I got my other year. I started charging $50. I was like, bitch. I was like, y'all.
Give me my coins, honey. Give me what I deserve,
I was like,
honey.
back then, that was the tea. That was the
everything.
Yeah, that was the tea back in the day. So then, whatever. After that, whatever. I got my next other year, and I started charging $150.
Okay, you was going up on the prices. Like, let me go up on the kids real quick. I'm getting good.
Now today it's $1,500. $1,500.
Period. Point blank. You got to get that coin.
Period. But the thing is that whatever. I started doing that, and then eventually I moved into the big balls, and then Divine was like hiring me and stuff like that. So she helped in a way.
Shout out to Divine.
But she was like, I know. I'm like, no, you didn't. Everything put me on. I'm making that very, very clear.
Oh my goodness. So your career, like, you have been like just watching you, just how you grow, like just commentating. It's amazing to see, because I love seeing somebody growing from the bottom. I mean, I wasn't there around them times, but you know what I'm saying, like hearing your story and just your grind. It's amazing to see like just the music and things that you be making and just how you make people feel on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, commentating, y'all, it's not an easy job.
It's not easy
I
at all.
love it because it's really a vibe. It's a vibe that you have to feel on the mic, and like it's all about like who's at the ball, and it also is it's a thing with the DJ too. Like and the DJ gotta be here.
Yeah,
like
the DJs, they be like, girl, like, ugh, like it'd be a lot with me. But the thing is that with the commentating, I love commentating. When I love it. And then this is a thing. So a lot of people, when they be seeing me come out, when I become a star, some legends, I be eating the fuck up. They be like, oh, I need child and all these new kids. I'm like, I had to make a decision. It became a point where I had to choose, because I was commentating and getting off the mic and handing it to somebody and go walk my category and win the money. And then I get back on the mic, and they're like, "Nope, you got to pick one. That's a conflict of interest."
Oh wow!
Yep. And so that's why I stopped voguing. That's why I stopped walking and competing.
Oh yeah, it is a conflict of interest.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. You was so young. You was like so young. Like
look how skinny I was. Oh, I was high right there.
Young and fresh.
I was high off of cocaine right there.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Like,
he is delivered.
Yeah,
delivered.
I am.
Look.
Yeah, but
he is delivered.
But dang, I'm looking at that person right now. Like if I could tell that person right there that it's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I like this stuff right here. Like, makes me emotional.
You know what? We all learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
I feel like you cannot, if you don't make mistakes, you can't be a greater person today. And we appreciate that. Like if anybody told you, man, like we appreciate it, because like some people make magic at a ball, and sometimes they don't like to say this, but I've heard some of the young kids say that, like, I'm going to go to the ball because Enyce is on the mic.
Yep. Ooh,
like, and I'm going to get my life, and I'm going to get my, I'm going to get my moment. People love that.
I'm telling you, look, everybody, okay, yes, I have a pass. I have a lot of,
I think everybody at Ballroom got a pass.
I got a lot of legendary, iconic moments on the motherfucking mic, right? That's crazy. But the thing is that I always make people feel a part. I be like, dust yourself. I never ever. These days, I don't clown people. I don't make people. If you get chopped up, like, girl, dust yourself off and try again. Mm-hmm. If you need help, hit me up. Or I inbox them. Like, I get so many messages from all the people all around. Mm-hmm. Enyce, thank you for giving me my LSS. Thank you for calling me up. Thank you for saying what you said to me. Like, I want the quick mark. Like, okay, would you look at Legendary Season 3?
Yes, I do. Ada, I watch every episode. I'm a fan.
Ada, see you later.
Yeah.
Poppy, him on the House of Ada, the father.
Oh,
of that.
Yes.
Yeah. He was going to quit Ballroom. He came. He was going to not come back. You would not see him on Legendary, nothing. He, at the Banjo Bar anniversary, was it last year? Or, I don't know. Anyway, it's the last one when me and Kevin was on the mic. I think it was last year. October. He cried on my shoulder.
Aww.
And he told me, like, Enyce, if it wasn't for you, I would not be in Ballroom. He said, the reason why I stayed, because he came to the band you all, and they chopped him, because they was chopping him. They chopped him. And this was like, actually, this is a Kiki ball, whatever. And I was on the mic with Tori that day, whatever. But he got chopped. And I looked, I'm like, yeah, no. I stopped the beat. I said, let me tell you something. I said, you're going to Vogue, because I'm about to make you do it again. You're going to Vogue like I see you Vogue. Because, bitch, you Vogue down, bitch, and don't fucking play. Like, do it again. I was like, judges, give him one more chance. And, baby, I gave him a speech, and, baby, that beat pumped, and he went dumb, okay? But he was like, it was just that moment, because he was tired of getting chopped.
Yeah,
like,
some kids get tired of getting chopped.
And he was like,
it hurt their spirit.
Yeah, so it's just like I have to be on the mic because I love it. I love it. I chant ask everybody. We be on the pop like, I'm turning into a chant, or like I could be in the store, I could look at something and start commentating. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me do it.
Let me just remember this. Like,
yeah, So the thing is, and I have a purpose. Like, it's bigger than commentating for me. I have a purpose with these people, and I have to make sure my people and my West Coast people are good. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's what's
West
up, and we love
down.
it, and we appreciate you, like, literally. And I'm gonna tell you a little story because you kind of know where I was when I first came here, because most people know, like, I was Miss Rahi. I was like at a short period of time. Shout out to the Miss Rahis. I was a short period of time.
Hi, mommy.
And I remember it was a mini ball, and that was the first time I ever seen Fee walk. It was a Halloween mini ball. Him and Shady.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shady.
Hi, Shady.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Oh my God. They was going at it, but I remember that was my first ball. I got chopped. And I got chopped by Miss Chalet. I did. Look, I deserved it because I was a model. Being a model runway and going into ballroom runway is totally different things. Yep. And a lot of these models that try to come into this community notice that.
Yeah,
like, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So I got chopped, and I think like I did another mini ball, and I got sat, you know what I'm saying? And I remember we was sitting in a car, and I think it was Angel that picked you up, and we went to Rocco's that night. I remember. And he was like, was talking to me in the car. He was like, I don't think necessarily like you just bad. He was like, I just feel like you got things that you could work on. And he was like, I see the potential. Just keep going to this shit. Like, just don't stop because you got. And I was like, and I kept that. Like, low key, like everybody, I kept that. Because I was like, if Enyce is telling me that, I ain't going to quit this shit. I'm going to just keep going.
Yep.
You know, and just hearing that and where I grew from now, I'm just like, you are one of the people. Yeah. There's a lot of people that kept me in Ballroom. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot. Shout out to Jaja, Ms. Rahi.
There's
you know, especially
me without you.
without you. No, but yes, especially, you know, Fee, Legendary Runway. Yes, you know,
I love Fee.
Shout out. Yeah. And then shout out to, you know, Kizzy. Kizzy's another one.
Kizzy, I love you.
Yeah, you know. If people don't know, you know, that's my father.
Yeah.
That's my father.
Yeah, like Kizzy, like, you know.
He don't talk to me no more, but I love you, Dad.
I don't, Kizzy, like, am I the only one? Like,
he don't talk to me no more, but I love you, Dad. Whatever.
Like, Kizzy, like, that's my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my family. And, like, I'm going to piss him off every year. And he's not going to talk to me for a while, but he's going to come right back because he knows he loves me and I love him. But like, that's dope. That's dope. That's really, really dope to know.
Like, y'all are like influential people that like kept me like going into it. Like, and it's crazy. Like, between like you, Jaja, and like Kizzy, and then Fee.
Yeah.
Like, I learned a lot. Like a lot.
Fee, you understand? You understand?
Fee's like a perfect when it comes to being a house mother. Like, that is it.
And she learned from the best. Divine.
That's my Gigi Divine. That's what I believe.
We are, but like Fee has always been
because that's his mom.
Own person though. He always been his own person, and he does his own thing. Okay, you understand?
But he tells us that all the time. That's his mom.
No, that is no. Like he doesn't play, and the thing is, like me and Fee been through some shit. We've been through some shit. Like we went through some shit. Okay, and I was gonna say that is a sophisticated black woman. Don't fuck with him. Okay, come with the binder. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm talking about? Fee. Gotta be right on together. I tell you, I'm sorry. I want to say that.
It's a lot.
You understand?
And that's why I think like this generation appreciate you guys and just like people like that. Like, that's keeping this younger generation, keeping Ballroom, the real raw Ballroom alive. You know, y'all telling us like, don't stop, keep going. Because I get it, like being chopped sometimes, being chopped many of times. Now I only been chopped once, but like being chopped numerous of
I've been
times,
chopped 7.
like being chopped numerous of times can really break your spirit before you get a win. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, fuck it, they not fucking with me. I'm not doing this shit no more. But if you got the heart, that's why they tell people, look, you do ballroom, you better come with it.
Yeah.
Because it's not what you see on TV, y'all. It's
Yeah.
not all these movies and these shows,
The
what y'all see.
TikToks
It's
and all that.
very like raw.
Yeah. Let me say this. I want to say this. Shout out to Pose. Pose is the one show that got it right.
Yes, they got it together.
They got it. They told the story perfect. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And stuff. And, you know.
And shout out to OTA. Like OTA is doing this thing on TikTok. Like it's really representing the raw part of it on TikTok. Shout out to OTA out there on the East Coast.
Yeah, Lego. Yep. Lego's cool as fuck. Like,
but what they're doing, like they're really having it like the mainstream people that's getting a hint of ballroom and they watching it on TikTok and they be seeing the clips. That's how they be knowing who these people is. I'm telling you, like OTA's been doing this shit.
Lego, I just talked to him through I think he was on the phone with Devo. He was like, Enyce,
that's another one. Shout out to Devo.
Devo, I just called him on the Seattle and he went the fuck crazy. Oh my gosh, I was commentating down for him. So Lego, like when you come in to OTA, I was like, you know, like when you come in, I'm like, I'm coming soon, but I'm gonna come out there and I'm about to perform on that damn stage and perform my music. That's what I'm coming for. Yeah,
going crazy. So it's crazy that you have like the passion for the Vogue and the passion for the West Coast just being a commentator in general.
I love commentating.
But your music career.
Well, before we jump to the music right quick, let me say, hold that thought. I just want to say this. I am in no way possible. I never have been ever jealous of anybody. The only time I ever got jealous if somebody was trying to fuck with my man, okay? Other than that, everybody. But I never ever been jealous of anybody. It's enough space for everybody to come out here. It's like a lot of these commentators, they say, oh, Enyce don't want nobody commentating on the West Coast. No, like I didn't try to help you commentators and y'all bit the hand that fed y'all. So I had to put y'all out, you know, other way. But like y'all could do your own thing. I'm not jealous of anybody. I don't care who come over here. If you want to commentate out here and you want to have a career, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's amazing. And like we do need more things. My music about to take me to another thing. Who gonna take my place? Like, you know, like I just wanted to say that because people be saying like I don't like. I'm like, girl, what? I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm not bothered because and I'm not being cocky, but I'm the best. And if you don't think you're the best, nobody else gonna believe that. I am the best and at what I do. And the thing is that I know when I'm on that stage, I know what I do. I know how, because I just look. I don't care about that.
It's a handful of y'all. Like from what I've seen, and like just experience. Like it's you. Yeah. It's
Tori. Tori's out here doing this thing.
Yes, Tori Balmain.
Yep, he's
like
out
just
here.
collectively from the West Coast and the East Coast. Like what I've seen, it's you. It's Tori.
Yep, Deshaun.
It's Precious.
Yeah.
Like
Precious came out here one. But she did.
Yes, like her voice, like it just
Precious. Like Precious is amazing.
Kevin Prodigy, and shout out to Kevin, you guys. Like he made it to Beyonce's album. Like that put a stamp to the ballroom community.
Can I say this?
Like, period. Like, Kevin Prodigy.
Can I say this? Like, me and him about to be on...
and Jack.
Me and Kevin about to be on the mic on the 27th in Seattle. My boy, Julian Lavin, is having a ball. If y'all out there, come. But, no, Kevin, when I tell you, like, Kevin gets the end of the stick, and me and Kevin go through the same exact thing. They were trying to cancel him, but people get on the mic and do his shit. People trying to cancel me, and people get on the mic and do my shit, right? Me and Kevin has this special relationship where we just respect each other. That's why we work so fucking well together on the mic. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to be with him on the 27th because I want some of that Beyonce energy. But the thing is, I when he did the BET Awards, it made me emotional because I was like, he's having this moment. And I told Isla, my sister Isla, shout out to my sister Isla, whatever.
Shout out to Isla.
Yep, I told her, I said, Team Cookie and Cream, but I told her, I said, if anybody because I got the tea already about Beyonce doing ballroom stuff and everything because I have sisters.
Yeah, it got
that
out.
yeah
It
yeah
got out.
yeah
Yeah, it
You
did.
know what? It was on the low. It was honestly on the
It got
low.
back to my. It
Oh, it
got
did.
back.
It
Yeah,
did.
it got back because
Yeah.
I be doing this stuff
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
So it's like it got back to me, and I said, I'm here for it. I
Yeah.
said I'm here for it, and I knew she was gonna do it.
Yeah. Well,
I was-
see me how I knew. Oh, I can't. I just know because I have secret things in secret
Beyonce,
places.
don't sue us.
Yeah. No,
Beyonce, don't sue us.
And
No.
y'all don't know who I know, like
Right.
you know. But I knew I knew how she was shooting a visual album. I knew all this stuff, right? But the thing is that whatever. I told Isla, I said, Beyonce is doing Ballroom. I said, if she does anything with a commentator, Kevin needs to be the first one over
Kevin.
anybody because he's the voice. I was so mad at Legendary because they should have had Kevin do the theme song. Like everybody votes to Kevin. Right? But
we
see,
go on SoundCloud and dance to Kevin.
Exactly.
And practice to Kevin. We go on YouTube and they vote down.
Yeah.
And stuff to Kevin.
But see, this is the thing. I asked Kevin. I said, Kevin, why you ain't? He said, I will take the song. I will take the moment. I will take the attention. They don't want me to have those moments. And people was blocking him for getting opportunities. But now, exactly. But now, and I told him that. Look, now Taraji P. Henson reached out to him, hired him for that. She's taking him on the road with her. Then now,
shout out to Taraji.
Yeah, exactly. Now Beyonce. He's on the song with Beyonce, and y'all still haven't made this motherfucker icon. But now y'all want to, like, no. Today price. Today price is. Yesterday price is not today's price, and that's it. You know, because Kevin, I told him, I was like, you need to make, because he know how to rap, he know how to do all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
You need to make music. You already got millions of fans. Do your shit, and I'm so happy that's happening for him. And I'm team Kevin over anybody. I'm team Kevin when it comes to commentating. And my granny Selvin, shout out to him. But Kevin, I'm so happy he's having his moment.
We're proud of you. And Jack is another person too.
Yeah, I love Jack.
Oh my God, it was you and Jack gave me my first LSS at the Afterbath.
Oh yeah.
Winning overness.
Oh, Miss Sting. She was like, oh, Miss Sting, Nietzsche girl. Get out my face, Miss Sting.
He was like, you were walking down, girl.
Yeah. Jack, I look up to Jack and I aspire to be on this level. And I told him, I was like, I want to be on your level in Ballroom. You know what I'm saying? Even though he think I'm the craziest the craziest bitch on this earth. But Jack shows me tough love. He shows me tough love, but I have nothing but respect for him. He's the only one besides Father Trey that can tell me to shut up and I won't say nothing back.
Oh no, my Uncle Day is a little crazy.
Oh no, Day is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I love y'all. That's my uncle.
I'm not bitter, but no.
I love Day.
Jack and Father Trey is the only two people that would tell me something. I'm not gonna talk back to them. I'm just not. I don't play with those two.
But he's and I think that's another one too that they don't really like. When it comes to runway, it's Fee too, but it's also Day too.
Day is fucking amazing. Day was my favorite.
Day is vicious. I heard those two back in the day was like it was like freaking frat.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
The best is the friends, but Day was my favorite runway on the West Coast.
I've seen his videos, but I've seen him, and I'm like,
Fee, both of them, but Day was my favorite.
Like it was like magic. So I'm like, yo, they need to also give Day his props because I've seen him.
But Day like to come and shake up the room though. So Day his behavior overshadows
be like
everything.
Cautious.
Oh yeah. Cautious. Oh no, Day would tell you I'm coming to shake the room up. Like he likes a reaction. Like you know, I was like Day for instance, like I would say this sister. I hope you don't get mad for me saying this. Me and Day is legendary for getting kicked out of Miss Chalet house, her actual house. Like every time, like Miss Chalet always kick Day out. Like, she'd be nice and let him come over here and do some dumbass shit. You gotta go. Me, I always come over to Miss Chalet house. I got kicked out of Miss Chalet house 3 times. I was banned from coming over there for a while, but she let me back over. It's just something about Miss Chalet house. I always get over there and act the ass. Sorry, sister. The last time I was over there, I was good.
He be over there acting crazy, Miss Chalet.
Hey,
you gotta put his ass out.
And her birthday party is tonight, so hopefully I'll probably be going to her house after that.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Chalet.
Yeah,
so we gotta talk.
The music.
We gotta talk about it.
Let's go.
The music. Like,
yeah, bitch,
my favorite song is like I love, he can get it. I love Blew It. I'm loving your new shit too, but like,
she heard some of my new shit. Yeah.
blew it. It's my shit. I be bumping it in the car.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
you fucking blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you motherfucking blew it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You motherfucking
Fucking
blew
blew
it.
it.
Yes. You know what's so crazy? So how that song came along, this producer hit me up. His name is NYO. Damn, NYO, but anyways, New
Yeah.
York. Anyways, um, he hit me up. He found me on Instagram. He hit me up and he sent me some beats. He sent me a whole thing of free beats, and they were fire. And that beat was on there. And when I was going through it, it was like right, like the fifth beat that he had because he sent me like a whole little album. It was like 10 of them. So I got to that beat and I was like, as soon as it came on, it was like, dun, dun. I'm like, when it's gonna start? Then it was
Yeah,
like,
be like,
yeah. Then it came on. I was listening. I was listening. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I was like, but I'm about to cut it off.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it started boom, and I'm like, bitch, you fucking blew it. I'm like, yeah, you motherfucking blew it. Now you mad because your niggas all into it. I said, oh my gosh, grab my thing. But you fucking blew it. I was like, I forgot the
Yeah,
rhythm
you
of it.
motherfucking blew it.
I forgot the rhythm of it. So I'm like, bitch, you fucking blew it. I was like, what I do? I was like, motherfucking blew it, nigga, into it. I said something like that. So I boom, and that's it. And I left the beat. I didn't come back to that until like 2 months later, where I was like, oh yeah, that beat. Oh yeah, let me see what I was saying right there. And I was like, and I wrote the song. I wrote the song, right? I wrote the so what's the problem, nigga? Why you mad because you chilling? Top your head and I don't wanna hurt your feelings. All that stuff. Not the beginning, bitch. You know I tagged that. After that I bagged that. That I wrote the rest. I wrote it from there, and I wrote the second verse. I wrote all of that, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't. It took me 4 months to write that song because the beginning of it, I couldn't.
You couldn't, like, you had writer's block.
Yeah,
Like,
right. I couldn't write nothing to it. So what I do in the morning. So I write a song probably every day, you guys. So when I wake up, boom, the first thing I do is grab my phone, get on BeatStars, because I can like really get creative. As soon as I wake up, or if I take a nap, I wake up, my creativity is just out. Like so, whatever. I get up there, boom, whatever stuff like that. Not get on BeatStars, but I play that beat, and I'm like, and I just get my iPad, and I be like. I'm trying to rap a rhythm to it because I'm like, so and then I put words to it, right? Sorry about that. So one day it took me 4 months, and one day I woke up and I'm like, boom! I said, that's it. I'm like, you know that I tagged that. After that I bagged that. I'm the shit my ass up at that nigga never fall flat. And then after that. That's when I went to the studio.
So
went to the studio and recorded.
Nigga?
Yep. And what's the problem, nigga? Exactly. So I went to the studio. I recorded it, right? And so my homeboy Game Time, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, he hit me up, whatever. I did a WAP little situation. He hit me up and he was like, I want to sing like some poems, some poetry that I be writing, but like I be writing raps. Like, can you tell me what you think about it? Because he be seeing me out here doing my thing. And I was reading, I was like, oh, you got bars or whatever. So I remember that. So when I went to the studio and I recorded Blew It, I was like, I got a song that I might want you to get on, whatever. I had my homeboy, Queen. He got on it, but some things didn't work out.
Yeah.
But Game Time was like, I want you to I want you to get on the song. He was like, send me the beat. I sent him the beat. Game Time. Shout out to my boy. He said
shout out to Game Time.
His fucking verse back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes tops. I swear to God. 20 minutes tops. And he sent it back. I said, bitch, we're going back to the studio. So we went to the studio the very next day, whatever.
Wow.
Game Time went up in here. This is his first time in the studio recording. Killed it. He killed. I think he recorded his verse in like one take. I think it was one take.
Damn,
that was
Beyonce,
it.
That
yeah,
shit.
He did. Like, he's amazing in the fucking studio. Now, Game Time, his album is out, you guys. Please go check out my boy. Game Time is called Clocked In. Whatever, go check it out. It's dope. I'm on it. We have a song called Shake That. Yeah. But anyways, that's how Blue It came along or whatever. And then next thing you know, I hit up Gia. I was like, I'm looking for a videographer. Do you know somebody? She recommended my boy Kylo, and to this day, me and my boy Kylo make magic. He did my video, Get It. He did Blue It. He did my WAP video, and yeah, and that's how it came along. And I asked Miss Chalet, can she be in the video? She was like, yep. And
gotta love you some Chalet.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Your music so far it's been really growing and it's been really booming.
Yeah,
we're really behind it.
I want
really
my
like
spot.
supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Your inspirational goals for people with music, if you can pick 3 inspirational artists.
Aaliyah first.
Aaliyah.
Beyonce, my mother.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Queen Bee.
Let me just tell you this. You make me squeal. Like, when you make a face, I just lose my mind. I fucking love you, okay? Like, I look at you every single fucking day, period, okay? I'm letting you know that you're my mother, period, and that's it. Anyways.
Now you have to pick
and Chris Brown.
So Chris Brown, yes. Chris Brown. And you know what? Because I feel like, Chris Brown, people can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah, he's a real
about
nigga.
Chris Brown. Real person. He scares me sometimes because you never know, like, when Chris Brown's like, he look like a person that he'll really like he'll hit you.
No, he'll beat your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll beat your ass. He know how to fight.
But you cannot, whatever you want to say about the man, he's an artist and he makes good music.
He's the GOAT.
He gonna dance.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the best dancer.
Period.
He's the
king of R&B now.
He's the best dancer in the world to me. And I told my friend this the other day. He looked at me crazy. But Chris Brown is the best dancer. Any style that he ever tried to ace, he mastered it. Just the way he moves, his music, just everything. He is the GOAT. He is my favorite male artist, period. I love him and I watch him. And
shout out to Chris Brown, Chris Breezy.
Yeah, if you see this one day, Chris Brown, and like he's down with the LGBTQ, like he loves us.
He does.
He's not homophobic. And I have friends. I have a friend, Winnie. Winnie styled this whole.
Shout out to Winnie.
Yes, exactly. Styled his whole video, Iffy. You know what I mean? And he has nothing but great things to say about him. And EJ, whatever I know of EJ, and EJ like be around him and I be seeing them like, so at the end of the day, Chris Brown.
I seen him at Everyday People. Shout out to Everyday People.
Yeah.
I seen him at Everyday People.
Yeah, but them are 3.
Them are 3. Pretty dope. That's really. So it seems like you have all this stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever self-care? Like, just take a like, what do you do for self-care? Like, is it just like even staying at home and just maybe watching Netflix and just like
right music,
shows?
Right music.
That's
my self-care. That's my self-care.
Like probably like some candles.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you know what? I write in the pitch dark. I write in the.
That is not good for your eyes, Enyce.
No, because I write in my head. So I write in my head. Like, but I was writing like down like on my thing, but I don't like that. Because I'm not gonna remember my songs. If you write on here, you're not gonna really remember your songs.
Yeah, you're not.
So I sit down and I listen to the beat and I record and I write like that. I be like, I do everything. I be doing like different type of movements, like just different things. But I have to write in the dark, the complete dark, because when I'm in the dark, I see my whole world. I see when I write the song, I'm imagining the video. I'm imagining what I'm gonna do. I'm imagining the choreography. Everything is coming to me. I'm choreographing the song as I'm writing everything. So that's how everything. I have to see everything visually. So like Blew It, that was all in my head. Everything that was happening, that was all in my head. Except for the desert part, my videographer was like, "Let's go to the desert," because we did one day when we was in the little house. But we needed some more footage. Get it? Me and John. It was like in our head. So like that's how I write. I have to write in the pitch dark. That's the only way.
Bitch, so, like me be blind.
So I go in the bathroom and I shut the door and it be pitch black. Well, it don't be pitch black. It be like I have a green light in my. It'd be like a green light, and I just gotta. Yeah, that's how I do it.
I'm like, Jesus, in the dark, like, can you see it, bitch? Like,
no, I just be like this. I be
squinting and shit like Velma when she lose her glasses. Like,
we artists. So you know how that goes. Like even like with choreography and all that stuff. Like I just work that way. Like I work that way. I was just like, I got a song called Scars. I'll let you hear that. Like,
oh my God, that was so deep.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Like that's one of my favorite songs I've recorded. I can't wait to do the video. It's because it's going to be a choreography, like the whole thing. And camera going to be moving. I'm going to have 10 dancers. They're all going to be dressed in great, like stylish suits. I'm going to have it's going to be dope. Anyways, but that song, I just told God, I said, thank you for my talent, because I seen how much I grown hearing that song. And I'm like, thank you so motherfucking much. I'm so fucking talented. And no, Shay, don't do shit to me. I'm going to write a song about you. I'm going to let you know that right now. Taylor Swift, Summer Walker.
Like, you really going to you going to Regina George the kids.
Yeah, huh? You say that I'm delusional, so I wrote a song about it. She heard that too.
Burn Book. That's what you named the album. Burn Book.
Okay, right. She heard one of my songs that's not mastered or nothing, and it's called Delusional. But it's just for a certain person, so.
So if you had a message for your fans, what would you tell them?
Be yourself. Like, be yourself. Um, don't play the game. Don't kiss ass, but play the game. And that's what I'm learning how to do now. Um, always don't let no one. If you set a boundary with yourself and you let people know I'm not the one to be fucked with, don't fuck with. Like, you can't play with me. Like, you can't do you can't do no funny shit with me. You like let people know like this is me.
Set your boundaries.
Yeah, I was
Set your
gonna say that.
boundaries.
I was gonna say that.
You have to. And I used
Yeah,
to be a
I was
person
gonna
that
say
used to
that.
just
Yep.
like let stuff be, like no, you have to set your boundaries with a motherfucker, because if you allow them to keep doing the things, they're gonna keep doing that. And then when you pop off, they act like you're just like this dramatic person that just like,
Yeah,
like no, you
yeah.
keep doing that and I'm
You-
pissed off and I want you to stop.
And yeah, exactly. And and then I want to tell them like whatever you want to do with your talent, whatever you want to do, you can put your mind to it and you can do it. Don't let nobody ever tell you. And y'all, and everybody always say this, but I'm like telling you, like for real. Nobody cannot tell me that I'm whack. Nobody can tell me that I'm not good. I'm not gonna believe that, because if I believe that, then that I allow you to win. And that's something that I learned from Amarion. You know what I mean? Like you be if you're gonna do your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Put your all into your shit. Don't half-ass nothing, because you're gonna get half-ass results. You know what I mean?
That's true. You
But
gotta put in the work.
but always be a real ass bitch. Always, and be loyal. Be loyal to the people that are loyal to you. And but also, and don't trust a lot of people. Like, just play the game. And that's all I gotta say.
That's true. And your dreams and goals moving forward.
My dreams and goals. My dreams is I want to perform at the VMAs.
Oh yes.
I believe that Lil Nas X, Saucy Santana, and all the
shout out to Lil Nas X and shout out to Saucy Santana.
Yeah.
Like Saucy Santana made the XXL freshman list. Like he's really making, like they're opening doors.
Yeah.
Period.
And I opened up for him, and he could have said he didn't want me to open up for him. Like, I opened up for him. He gave me my props. He shouted me out.
I remember that at the club. I was there.
It was a lot going on with that performance for me and behind the scenes, but it worked out the way it did.
You couldn't tell that night.
Yeah, and like, I just believe that they're opening the doors for me. It's a lot of other LGBTQ artists out there, but they're trying to rap like Nicki Minaj. And it's no shade to them. They are. But like, I just feel like, like Saucy stand out and he does his thing, Lil Nas X, I feel like if you would have came in gay, it would have been cool, but you kind of like cheated a little bit with the gay stuff. But he's here, he's doing this thing, and it's an artist. His name is 7 Deep. 7 Deep. He actually is a Basquiat. Please check him out. He is fucking dope as fuck. He's dope as fuck. But like my boy Game Time, like my homie Johnny Tsunami, whatever. Like we all stand out. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I got something that is going to grab people. I know I grab people.
Yeah.
And
you gravitate people.
Yeah, exactly. And I, I'm coming, and I'm gonna make. And here you go, right here. Right. This is Johnny Tsunami.
He can wait. Honey.
Yeah.
I'm like, honey, he can wait.
This Johnny Tsunami.
But speaking of energy, like, yeah, you do gravitate people, because even sometimes I see you come into the building, you'll come into the late, and the kids will be like, Enyce, and things like that. Like, you come in with your shades and shit.
Yeah.
I just your incognito things, and y'all you be like, hey, what's up? Like, you speak to everybody and things like that.
Yeah, but I want to be, I want to perform around the world, and I want to be one of the known LGBTQ artists.
Yeah.
And and it's no shade to nobody. I don't wear all the nails. I don't do the heels. I don't be doing the skirts and makeup. I don't do none of that. So I'm a regular ass nigga. This is what I do. I'm a regular ass nigga. I like to wear tennis shoes. I like to do that. No shade to anybody else, but like I want to show
everybody's different.
Yeah, I want to show, and because they doing their thing with their shit, but I want to show them like this. Like gay niggas come out and do they shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like gay
come
niggas
out
love
and
sports.
perform.
Good niggas still do.
That we everywhere. But like I just want to be
very
open
diverse
with my shit, and like that's why I don't have no problems. Like I don't have no I'm a very, very well respected gay man. Like I can be around straight men and they're gonna feel comfortable around me.
Yeah.
Because they know I'm not gonna be hitting on them. I'm not gonna be looking at them. I'm not gonna be doing none of that, because my brother, when I came out the closet, all my brother asked me was just respect. Treat these straight men how you would treat me.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. Like, you know, so like I definitely know like Lil Nas X did a song with NBA Young Boy, whatever. But
Yeah.
like that it's just breaking the cycle. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
Saucy doing it with
breaking.
Lotto.
It's breaking. Like it's breaking it. And I think who was it? I think it was Slim Thug
Yeah.
recently on
And Candy. Shout out to Candy.
BET. On BET, I guess it was like the what was it? College Hill? The new College Hill that they have like the celebrities.
Yeah.
And Slim Thug. And everybody knows Slim Thug, like it's like
Yeah.
Southern. He sat down with Big Frida.
Mhm.
It was like he was like, man, like years ago you would never see me sitting with you right now. But he was like, I just want to, you know, he said, what is your pronoun so I can correctly, you know, like address you.
Yeah.
And he was just like, they was having that like moment.
Yeah.
And it was very good for BET to showcase that because I feel like now it's changing to where the community and just like the real world, like it's changing where it's breaking those barriers of, you know, being homophobic and just,
Yeah,
you know, the fear.
yeah, because BET is getting a little more friendlier with that.
Yeah.
But I just hope I be like, please, please, like we shot a whole reality show for BET. Me, Miss Chalet, Jamari.
Nice. Shout out to Jamari.
Yeah, Jamari. Divine was on it. Pat Rat. Just a couple of more other people, but baby, that motherfucking show was messy.
tea.
And when I tell you, me and Jamari got into a full-fledged argument in the parking lot. He
And it's
started
crazy
crying. I
'cause-
started crying. It was just like a big thing. But like I like they got me drunk as hell. Me and Jamari got into some shit. We could not talk about it until we filmed. It was just a lot. And you know, Miss Chalet was like, I'm not filming with nobody but Enyce. And it was just a lot. But I
It
just
was
hope,
just a lot,
I'm
huh?
so happy that reality show did not come out because baby, I would have been looking crazy.
Oh my God.
Because came in there, how do you feel about Jamari? That's my brother. I love him. Well, watch this. Jamari like, girl, I can't stand it.
That's what they be doing.
And I'm like, oh, put the thing on. How you feel about Jamari? Fuck that bitch.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you. I don't like that hoe, bitch. I was like, you
Oh
know,
my God.
yeah.
It's crazy. But man, hearing your stories is just so amazing.
Yeah.
I am so blessed that you came onto the segment
Yeah.
and really just like, I really do
Mm.
appreciate you, all you guys like in Ballroom because, and y'all probably like, what do this cisgender woman, it's like, why is she here? Like, why is she just so fascinated? We need to hear y'all stories and just know y'all's, it's just y'all intimate selves and just, I love what y'all doing. It's like magic to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like it gets overshined. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for people to hear y'all stories over here.
You know what?
You know?
Like, you know what? Like the thing is that I've been through, you know, doing drugs, doing cocaine. Like I'm still dealing with that to this day.
Delivered.
You know, like I'm still dealing with it. Like, you know,
Right.
I was sober for a whole year and 2 months, and then
Right.
I relapsed. Like almost 3 months ago.
It's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
marathon, not a race.
Been doing it on the low, and you know, best friend passed away. It's my third best friend that passed away, but like, you know, the devil been working. And the thing is that like I've been through stuff. I've been through a foster home, been 3 mental institutions,
Yeah.
been to 14 different placements, molested, doing all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But also I've been
The
through
devil
it.
will try you when you're at your highest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But see, then I also been through it in the ballroom scene, you know. But like I was like, no, how am I gonna turn it into a positive? So I turned into a positive where, you know, I be training these kids. I got a documentary that is coming out. It's called Crystal's Diary. I mean, Crystal's Diary. It's about the crystal meth epidemic in the LGBTQ community and the Black community, mainly because I have people and friends that are on it and they want to speak about it. And we touched on the Ed Buck situation about my brother Jamel, you know, passing away in his house.
Yeah.
So that's in Outfest right now, but we're gonna release it. It's just COVID. We have to push it back, but we're gonna release it, and people already seen it, but it's gonna change people's lives. So that's why I was like, I'm an executive producer. You know, I'm just taking things and I'm flipping it into a positive because I've been through so much. Like, and that's a whole nother segment, but I've been through a lot of deep shit, and so people. Really, it's like, Enyce, I'm so happy of the man that you became. Like, you know, I'm so happy with all that. I'm so happy that you're doing your thing. Because it was people that was upset with me because they like, bitch, do you see your potential? Why are you wasting
have a lot of potential.
So now that I'm doing it, people like, I love it. Please don't go back to that. Like you have come a long way. People really want me to win. And I concentrated on the people, the 4 or 5 people that I cared what they thought about me, and I didn't see all that. But now I don't give a fuck, and I see all of that stuff. I'm going. I'm in tunnel vision, and I'm gonna get to where I'm gonna get. Like,
and that's amen to that.
Yeah.
Enyce, you were such a good guest.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for coming on to the segments. And just all your stories and what you do for like the West Coast. Shout out to everyone in Ballroom.
Yeah.
You know, and especially the garçons.
Yes.
Yes, the garçons.
Yes.
And it's been a pleasure having you on the show. And we're always rooting for you, for your music.
Thank you.
We are
New
always
single
gonna be
out.
new single out.
Fuck shit.
Fuck
My
shit.
ex on every digital music. See, I can't talk. Music platform in the world. And so go stream it and help me get out there and get my music out there. If I can share, if I can like, if I can comment.
If you're having a
Like,
heartbreak,
even if
or
you don't like it,
anything.
if you don't even like it, if you don't like, I don't care about people not liking my music because people gonna like it and people gonna love it.
Right.
Just share it. Just help your boy because y'all be all up in my face when I'm that bitch.
Well, y'all heard it firsthand, and I hope you guys. This has been a crazy night. I'm loving what we did. Come on, watch this. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was Enyce King E. Smith, and thank you for coming in for another segment of She Is Plus Size Beauty
That's
Sundays.
Right. Period.
Peace out. Catch you guys another week.
Bye. Yes. Ooh, that's cute.